doctor gonna write? Together we will fight.
UFC Fight Night Abu Dhabi next weekend had us a good main event, Whitaker versus De Ridder. It had a good co-main event, but apparently it's off. It was Movsar Evloev versus Aaron Pico, but apparently Movsar is out of that fight. Evidently, he had to pull out due to an injury or health condition he sustained during his training camp in Thailand. A few months back, Movsar accepted the fight with Aaron Pico, but then he thought about it and was like, well, I deserve a title shot. I don't deserve to fight unranked Aaron Pico, and then he turned it down, but then he did accept the fight, but now he's pulled out of the fight. He's had kind of a strange career in terms of canceled fights. He's had 9 fights go through, but he's had 11 canceled fights in his UFC career so far. Maybe it's a minor injury because UFC may be discussing having that fight Movsar versus Aaron Pico at UFC 319 next month, but nothing's signed yet. If they do that fight, the winner of Movsar versus Pico could get the next title shot against Volkanovski. Some people think that Movsar should be getting the shot right now anyway. Or they could give the next title shot to Jean Silva if he beats Diego Lopez, or they could do the winner of Yair versus Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen says he's fighting Yair Rodriguez next, but nothing has been announced, and I don't know if Yair is going to accept that fight. Yair wanted the title shot, so I don't think he's going to want to fight Arnold Allen. But if they do, the winner of that fight could get the title shot. So there's like 3 different options for them for Volk next. Karate Combat's doing their 8-man heavyweight tournament starting on Friday. They also have an event on Saturday. Also on Saturday is the PFL show in Cape Town. You have some names on that card like Johnny Eblin, Dakota Disheva, and Corey Anderson. And also on Saturday is UFC 318, Holloway Poirier 3. Joe Rogan isn't on that card in terms of commentary duties. Felder will replace him, so it'll be Felder, Anik, DC in the commentating booth. Also on Saturday is a heavyweight boxing bout between Dubois and Usyk. The first fight was controversial. Dubois landed a body shot. Many thought that should have been ruled a legitimate knockdown, but the ref called it a low blow. It gave Usyk time to recover. Usyk went on to stop Dubois later in the fight. In this rematch, Dubois will look to prove that that punch was fair and he can actually finish the job, and Usyk's trying to show that he's the superior boxer and the rightful winner. Expect Dubois to once again target the body. So there's a lot of combat sports on Saturday, from boxing to MMA to karate combat. Max Holloway enjoying some time in Louisiana leading up to his fight Saturday against Dustin Poirier, shaking hands with an alligator amongst other stuff in the water.
Oh my gosh, man. Wow. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, let me get it. Shut up. Look at that, my new fish. That's crazy.
Max Holloway is ranked number 1 in the featherweight division, but he tells the people doing the rankings to just remove him from the rankings completely at featherweight because he's done with that weight class. He's a 155er from now on.
Yeah, I'm not going back to 45, bro. I'm over it. Where I'm at in my career, with my age and everything, I just think 55 is a much better fit for me now, and we're here to stay for good. So I don't know why people start voting my name in being in the featherweight division. You know, give somebody else, take my name out and, add somebody else to the top 15 because I'm no longer going there.
Max Holloway will be out of the featherweight rankings, but he isn't out of the GOAT rankings in the featherweight division. He's up there as well as Aldo, who had 9 title defenses if you include the WEC ones, wins over Mendez, Edgar Lames, Florian, and the Zombie. And Volk obviously is up there as well. 5 successful title defenses, wins over Holloway 3 times, Aldo, Ortega, Zombie, Mendez, Rodriguez. And in addition to Holloway, McGregor and Poirier would probably be up there in the top 5 featherweight GOATs. If you have a better list, let me know in the comments. On the other side of the equation, you got Dustin Poirier, who will go down as a UFC Hall of Famer, but a guy who could not win the undisputed title despite multiple attempts, went 0 for 3, getting choked in all 3 of those fights. Other guys who just could not win the belt despite multiple attempts include Joseph Benavidez, who couldn't get past Mighty Mouse Johnson, Chael Sonnen, who couldn't get past Anderson Silva, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, Dan Henderson, Uriah Faber, Alex Gustafsson, who could not get past John Jones, Jorge Masvidal, who could not get past Usman. Same thing could be said about Colby Covington, who could not beat Usman. And then you also had John Dodson, who could not get past Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. Poirier did end up winning an interim title. He's going to go for the BMF belt on Saturday. Despite never achieving his ultimate dream of getting the undisputed title, he has made peace with that fact.
Did everything I could to become undisputed champ. I put myself in position multiple times to get my hand raised and win that belt in the UFC, and just fell short, Just got beat by really good guys, made mistakes.
And it is what it is. That's life. That's my story. I wouldn't change anything. I'm proud of the work that I put in. I'm proud of the things I've accomplished and the life that I've made for me and my family. It is what it is.
Conor McGregor was seen with someone who is not his wife, and Paulo Bohatinha Costa says that she's a 4 out of 10. Costa will be fighting Saturday at UFC 318, a fight against Roman Kopylov, which went from being on UFC 317 to UFC 319 and now landed on UFC 318 this weekend as the co-main event, actually. I mean, it's a good fight, but kind of a weak co-main event. I think I've seen better co-main events on random fight night cards, but it will be entertaining. Probably all stand-up, and Kopylov, since he is a good kickboxer, is the slight favorite in this fight. They have similar records, 14-4 for Costa, 14-3 for Kopylov. Costa lost a decision to Strickland in his last fight, and Roman Kopylov is coming off a win over Chris Curtis, winning in the very last second of the fight, which ended up being kind of a debatable, controversial stoppage. It was Conor's 37th birthday today, and he woke up to pictures of him in his birthday suit out there because he sent those to Azalea Banks. Him sending pics with his unit out there. He did not expect her to post it for everyone to see, but she did. There's one with a weight attached to his unit, so Dana White breaks silence on Conor McGregor's leaked pictures. It's effing massive. You got another picture of McGregor there. John Jones, after seeing that Conor McGregor leak, Conor McGregor, if every time he cheats on his wife, they give him a belt. Conor McGregor literally said that. Conor McGregor scrolling through Azalea Banks' tweets like that. And how do I break this up, Conor McGregor? You got the weight, you got the duct tape, and you got the rope. So, yeah, Conor McGregor doing Conor McGregor things. He's always been out there, but it seems to be getting nuttier and nuttier and crazier as time passes by. Terrence McKinney has interest in fighting Michael Chandler next. He's got a creative call out for Chandler. Your son's all grown up. Time for a new man of the house, LOL. I don't know. Maybe guys shouldn't talk about his kids so much. Nonetheless, T-Rex continues. T-Rex versus Iron Mike. Let's see who the best first rounder in the lightweight division is. And he brings up the fact that we got 27 first round finishes between us. It definitely would be an entertaining fight, but some people bring up that maybe Terrence McKinney doesn't deserve a shot at the number 13 ranked lightweight in the division. While there's others who contend that maybe Michael Chandler shouldn't be ranked number 13 in the first place because, you know, he's lost 3 in a row. He's lost 5 of his last 6 fights, and he has a record of 2-5 in the UFC. As far as McKinney versus Chandler goes, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it because it'd be an entertaining fight. Neither guy is fighting for a belt or anything like that. They're on the roster to be entertaining, and this would be very entertaining. Whether he wins or loses, McKinney fights are extremely interesting and extremely fast. 55 seconds, 37 seconds, 20 seconds, 7 seconds, 17 seconds, 16 seconds, 57 seconds, 43 seconds, another 7-second KO, 39 seconds, 43 seconds. Even as an amateur, his first fight was a 15-second KO.